Hello everybody, I hope you're doing amazing today. In today's video, I will be hopefully starting a series of my own. It will be called Mixed Morphs. Here's how it will work. I spin a wheel with all my morphs and OC's original characters to see which one I will be role-playing with. These morphs will be given a totally different path from my lore. I think you've heard enough of my yapping. Let's jump into the video. Before we start, though, I do stutter and mispronounce things a lot. We're gonna land on Deerclaw. Interesting. I love Deerclaw, he's such a silly. He looked around the clan. Commotion rang across camp as the leader was discussing mentors for the new apprentices. Bark, Kit, he beckoned the kit with his tail. How was hunting? She smiled warmly. She yawned. Haven't had much sleep these couple of moons. Hi, is this a bad time? Daylight warrior, question mark. Okay. I identify as 6 moons, oh. Now I was 8 moons. Quayheart nods. Yes, I will train this young cat to be a loyal warrior and skilled hunter. She meows. Boop. He yawned, stretching his mouth and closing it as he adjusted his jaw. He then trotted to the warrior's den, hoping to get him some sleep. Oh my god, that is not trying. Can I please ask the leader how long I stay up here? Oh my god. He stretched, hoping to fall on his belly. He fell on jaw first though, hitting the moss bed. Angry at himself, but for allowing him to do that, but at least he would get some sleep. He awakened to a bright early morning. Birds were singing, warriors were chatting down at the camp. He stood up and stretched, eventually heading his way to see if he can help out with patrols. Going to guess you're about to start morning patrols? He cleared a throat. Let all cats old enough to swim the river rapids gather for morning patrols. Talon stepped up for patrols. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Talon stepped up for patrols. She was a bit bored. Awesome, he sat down, a little too excited for this morning's patrols. Yes. Quailheart, you will be leading the hunting patrol along with Talon and Thistleweep, she instructed, turning her attention back to the remaining warriors. I hate leading border patrols, please. I know, I'll set the camp on fire. What? What? Okay, I'm a little bit concerned, but, you know, and there's a lurker, so they saw all of that. So we got a witness, okay? Get over here, Thistle. A patrol and a wait, why is there a meeting start? I hate leading border patrols, please. He nodded, heading out of camp, expecting his fellow warriors to follow him. I knew they were gonna choose me. Is this everybody? He asked. Don't care. And of course my mic is falling. Okay, nothing at Sunning Rocks. Let's go. I don't see or smell anything. We should head back and report that there's nothing. Let's go. He bowed his head, trotting off. Get off, he hissed. Are you okay, sir? I'm going to go find that cat. The cat, he hissed, jumping onto the rock. Get of our clan. Are you sending out patrols? He mewed softly.
Bruh.
I'm going to take Speckled Paw out, she mewed evenly, addressing the dep. He gave himself a shake, his eyes brighter than before. Let's go, she meowed. I'll show you around the territory. She rubbed her eyes but wasn't tired. She quietly waited for the patrols. Dawnfeather, lead a hunting patrol with Deerclaw and... She continued to look back at the gathered cats. He bowed his head, heading off to go hunt. No! Pebblestar! Pebblestar, no! His tears and his eyes were swept away with the rain pounding on his muzzle. Reed will make a great leader. Loses life to injuries. We have to tell Reed. Reed Tongue. Pebblestar, he died. Ooh, death. He blinked, then turned slowly. He blinked again. I will call clan meeting. What? You're not alarmed that your leader is dead? Love that.
She was like, Reed Tongue was like, oh yeah, I can just call a meeting and we'll pick a new deputy, not caring that the leader actually died.
You can tell, but y'all shall never catch me. Get out of here. Never come back. There you go. There's my words of encouragement. Why is your head invisible? Lol.
If I don't get chosen as deputy, I'm actually going to crash out. I was the most loyal person there is amongst all of these people. These people have done nothing. I, however, have done everything for this clan. I am a kind, understanding leader chosen for the deputy role.
He looked in the sky. There was a rainbow appearing in the trees. It looked dull for a rainbow. Maybe it was a sight to see. Maybe this was a farewell from Pebblestar that she was safe in StarClan. Look, guys, there's a rainbow.
Look at that poetry. I should become a poet one day. Look at that, guys. There's a rainbow, and it's right here.
She sucked in a breath, letting her yowl ring across the clearing. All cats old enough to swim the river rapids gather beneath the wet rock for clan meeting. He realized as soon as Reedstar announced the meeting, the rain had stopped. He knew StarClan was listening in. His ears were waiting for the response of Reedstar, waiting for her to continue. It's so Reed Tongue, but ignore that. He dipped his head to Pebblestar, the fallen leader. As tradition, I will become the new leader in his step and will appoint a deputy by Moon High, she continued, tears welling. Oh no, that's so sad. Didn't 5 minutes ago you were like, oh yeah, I'll just call a meeting. It's fine that they died. Goodness me, this clan does not care about a death of a leader. Moon High is soon. Wait, what? I will make my way to Mothermouth. He blinked, confused to why he was sitting there with no cat in front of him. He was quite annoyed. Maybe it was just a habit of hers to walk away mid-conversation. He sighed and trotted off. Oh wait, leaders. He fixed his posture, waiting for this moment all his life. As tradition, I must pick deputy before Moon High. All those who find themselves worthy, step up, she yelled. He had thought he might get the role of deputy, knowing he was related to the old leader, but knowing he wouldn't get it due to his shortage in the clan. still smiled like the moonshine. He held his breath, waiting for the moment to occur. Wanna connect?
Hey, do you want to pick my connection?
Reed Star gazed at the gathered cats, one catching her eye. Whoa. Would she address them? Limber song, I trust that you will help protect this clan, even if it means sacrificing your life. Do you accept? I'm gonna start exploding. Hey, you had a good chance to be deputy, Deerclaw. I'd say chill for you with it, giving a positive tone. Oh, thanks. I guess the new deputy did deserve it, though. He gave a fake smile.
Inhales floor.
Well, I bet you'll get it next time. I'll never get it. I'd give a sort of smile. I was giving off an angry, but pretending to be a happy vibe. Thank you. I hope I will too, he mumbled, eventually heading off.